everyone. Welcome to This Week at Greystone FHA. I wanted to share with you some exciting company news, some exciting industry news, then leave you with a thought. As many of you may know, one of the most powerful tools that Greystone has been able to utilize to grow our business is creative, flexible capital. Some of you may have seen an email go out from my father yesterday that we have just secured a $50 million allocation of funds to be utilized for special situations loans. These loans can be mezzanine, preferred equity, sometimes credit lines, other unconventional ways that just don't fit into the normal programs. So for example, perhaps you have a client who is buying a property for $20 million, right? They've got $15 million of bridge financing, but they really needed an extra $1 million. What we can do is, just for sprinkling that $1 million, potentially secure our $16, $17 million perm financing. This is a great use of capital, and it's a great way for us to distinguish ourselves from our competition. And if you come across situations that might require or could utilize gap financing, give me a call, let's talk about it and see if this is something that we could pursue through that program. Second of all, I was on the FHA committee call this morning through the MBA, and I'm happy to report that funding for the next fiscal year that Congress is considering right now will be flat to funding from last year. They're not planning on making budgetary cuts to the HUD budget, which is different from what we heard was possible just a couple weeks ago. I think that's also great news, and news that you may want to share with your clients. Lastly, another thing we discussed on the MBA call was that a lot of the HUD offices are understaffed and really have a lot of deals on their plate right now. It dawned on me that we know that our mission is to become the easiest lender in the country to work with and the easiest lender in the country to work for. And to date, we focus first and foremost on all of you to see how we can make all of your lives as easy as possible. And second of all, on our clients to see how we can make their lives as easy as possible too. But the truth is that perhaps our largest client is really HUD. And so I think the fact that they are overworked is a real opportunity for us. And the opportunity is to figure out how we can be the easiest lender for HUD to work with as well. How do we do this? The truth is, I think it's very simple. All you have to do is listen and respond. So what I ask is that as you're talking to HUD personnel on a day-to-day basis, engage them in conversation. Find out how their lives are, how their workload is, right? Figure out where their stress points are, and then we can talk about if there are ways for us to address those stress points. I think it'll be a great way for us to develop trust and relationships with the HUD offices. I think that will result not only in better deal executions for our clients, but also you will have made a friend, and you'll have lifted someone's spirit that day. And I think if that was all that was accomplished, frankly, I think that's enough, and you've had a successful day just there. So please keep that in mind as you're talking to HUD. As you think of pain points that we can address for them, please let me know or Nikhil. Let's discuss and see what we can do to be as easy as possible for HUD to work with as well. That's all I've got for now. So hope everyone has a great week and look forward to speaking next week.